it before, and I feel bad. I love this. I love rappelling and everything. Did you have fun? Yeah? And the campfire? The best, yeah? And the mjaddara? The lentils? Taibe, yeah, I know. Okay, we'll just start with a few pictures because I usually like to make any presentation more personalized. You know, this is you and this is us. We really enjoyed being with you. I really enjoyed being with you when I was able to. Did you enjoy all those trips, everything you've done so far? Okay. Agenda. I will start with our objectives as a Christian Lebanese foundation in the world that operates in the United States. This is a foundation that is affiliated to the Maronite Foundation. It's like the baby of the Maronite Foundation or sister. And then, based on our objectives, I will ask you a few questions. Our objectives, I believe, are your objectives. Based on those and keeping them in mind, how would you operate? How would you organize an organization, an institution, anything, so that you can reach those objectives? And then I will show you what we have done in the US. We've done a lot of things, as you can see. Next slide, please. What's happening? Okay, then we'll talk about the Lebanese culture, the course that you took. I'm sure that you knew most of the information, didn't you? That the information that is in the Lebanese culture course. Did you learn anything new? Because when I first worked on it, I myself learned a lot of new things, although I had been living here all my life. And then the most important thing that I want you to leave with, because you will be going back to your countries, and we need you to need this. We need you, and you need yourselves to need this. Knowing how to persuade your friends and relatives to register in Lebanon. Which arguments would you give them? How would you tell them, answer the question, what's in it for me? Because everyone will ask you, what's in it for me? And in the States, this has been a very tough question to answer. We also need your input here. While I'm showing you a few slides and we're talking, please keep in mind that whenever you get an idea that you can use to persuade people to register, either write it down or keep it in the back of your mind. And at the end, I will be asking a few of you about their ideas. And if you have a good idea, please share it with us. We're always looking for ideas about how to persuade young people your age and all people to register in Lebanon. Okay, our objectives. Preserving our heritage. This is what we are working on. Of course, preserving diversity. We want to preserve diversity in Lebanon. Preserve pluralism, pluralistic society, democracy, confessional conviviality. This is something that Pope John Paul II, Saint John Paul II talked about. You know, conviviality is very important. Not just us living together. It's the conviviality. It's living well together. Preserving the demographic balance among the different religious communities in Lebanon. Okay, if you look at the red, you see how many Maronites there are. The orange, Greek Catholic, yellow, Greek Orthodox, and I think it's kind of orangish red, Armenian Orthodox and Catholic. Okay? 35% We form 35% of the population. According to the Maronite Foundation, this was according to a census or to a study that they did in 2010. However, the younger the age, the lower the Christian proportion becomes. In the age group of children less than 10, we become like 25%. Can you, yeah. Oh, can you stop it? Less than 10 years old, the Christian population represents less than 25%. If this trend continues, in 30 years' time, will become how much? Less than 10%. Can you stop it here? What will happen then? I need you to answer this question. If Christians in Lebanon become less than 10%, what will happen? Any answers?
We could lose our political power. We could lose our political power, our advantages.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
We could lose control of our assets here, our lands, and control in the parliament and the government as well.
So parliament and government. And what else?
The presidency.
And if this happens, what happens in the country? It's not only about us losing, but what will happen in the country? The system, the whole system will change.
I was just going to say that it's a discrimination can happen against certain groups like we see in Iraq and Syria, and then they can have disastrous results.
Thank you. And the whole system will change. Will Lebanon stay the way it is now? Of course, we have a lot of problems. Lebanon is not the ideal country. But at least there is diversity. At least there's openness. At least there's democracy. And we are hoping, like, I'm an educator. I was never in this field of religion or politics or whatever. But because this cause is so important to me, I'm working on it. But in education, we are hoping that one day we'll be able to work with universities here in order to create a culture of ethics, much more than there is now. All universities. But we need to be present here. We need to preserve our presence. We're fighting for our existence here in Lebanon. Now, those were our objectives. How would you proceed to reach them? Do you have any ideas? Okay, we have this foundation. We founded it in 2013. Our president is Mr. Naamat Frame. Our vice president is Mr. Charles Haj. That you met both of them here. Okay, if you were the people who had founded this organization, how would you proceed in order to reach those objectives? Come on.
I guess extending invitation to the youth of Lebanon, because that's, I guess our youth is the future of our country. So that's a good start.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so the youth. Who else? So basically, what you're saying is that you could not work alone. You would need the help of others. So we start with the youth. Who else?
Once you start with the youth, you can tap into the skill set that they've already built up from. Yeah.
So we're still with the youth and training them and working with them.
Build alliances with other organizations that might have similar objectives to the foundation that you are setting up as well.
So, working with similar organizations, who else do you think there might be in a country? I'm talking about the USA, but this applies to any country. Who else would you work with?
The churches.
Definitely the church, the different denominations.
Prominent figures who are in a position of power.
Prominent figures, thank you. Who else? Come on, I need all the answers to come from you.
Political figures?
This is interesting. Political figures. Where? Like in the country, in the USA or in Lebanon? What kind of political figures? Yeah, both. And those who I think this would be a good thing to add. I don't have this. We're working on it. Anything else? What? Clubs. Thank you. Yes, Lebanese clubs. Embassies and consulates, because the consulates are the ones that we work with regarding papers and documents.
I guess you want to target people who believe in your mission statement and who want to have the same objective as you.
Yes, definitely. People who believe in our mission statement. Okay, can you start? So this is, oh, I forgot to, more, please, another one. More, yeah. Okay, so we have our board of trustees. Our honorary president is Mr. Michel Edde. Our president is Mr. Naamat Frame. As I said, our vice president is Mr. Charles Haj. And Mrs. Rose Chouairi is a member of the US Foundation, Mr. Kalasi that you also met, and Mr. Ramiz Kaf, who lives in the US. He's the only one among them who lives in the US. We added new members that we're very happy to have because these live in the US. Mr. Asher, Mr. Ayoub, Dr. Ayoub, Dr. Bouaboud, Mr. Kadifa, Mr. Sassin, Mr. Ziade, and two honorary members, Mr. Salem and Mr. Edward Salem and Dr. Philip Salem. Okay, we need the support of celebrities. They are helping us. Wherever they go, they talk about registration. Not wherever they go, I mean, whenever they can. And in the States, they guide people to us. They refer them to us. We have 5 support committees. A religious support committee, which, you mentioned the churches. Each church, each bishop has assigned a priest to help us and to represent him. We have, can you go on? Yes, this is the religious, these are the members of the religious support committee. Again, more please. General support committee, prominent figures. As you said, these are the ones from different states. Again, please. The parties. Oh, maybe the political figures. These would be the party members, representatives of the different parties. You know, the Lebanese parties are represented abroad. So we're happy to have them. You did not mention marketing and media. This is extremely important. If you want to get somewhere, you want the word to be spread about you, you need the media. You need people who help you with the marketing. This is before there was our marketing team, subcommittee, and then we have 2 different media subcommittees, one for TV stations, and thank you, Télélumière. Télélumière is well represented, and one for TV and radio stations, and one for different media, like websites, like newsletters, whatever, magazines. Young Professionals Support Committee. No, can you go back? Yeah. These are the initial members. of the, for example, Caroline. Who knows Caroline here from the US? Abu Bshara from California. Oh yeah, Christine knows her. Yes, she was a member of the first class of the Maronite Academy. Can you go on? Those who joined last year, these are the people who came from the US. This is our picture together. Another one, please. And these are our new members, this year's members. Okay, yeah. Do you want to go back? Yeah, you don't like the picture? Oh, you know it. Okay. Okay. And supporting Lebanese American clubs and organizations. We need them. You know what we tell them? This cause is extremely important. It's a very big cause. And there's no way for any entity to work on it on its own. We need to work together. We need to brainstorm together, to think together. And this is why we're also asking you to brainstorm with us. We need as many heads as possible. And you know what? Lebanese people are usually blamed for working alone abroad, being very individualistic, thinking of themselves only. We do not want this. We want to work together because we reach a much better place when we work together. Do you agree? Yeah. Administration, I'm the director. We have 4 regional coordinators. We have different, here we have 6 campaign managers, but we even have more people who just joined. I haven't managed to add their pictures and names yet. And we work, no, before, yeah. We also work with the parties. You know how we work with the different parties? Like we have Tayyar that is represented. We have Kata'ib that is represented. We have the Lebanese forces, that the party that is represented. You know what we ask them? We do not want to register their members. Usually, the members of a party, if they care enough to join a party, they are what? Registered. So, what we need from them is to contact all their members and to ask each member to refer families to register. Come on. We need the extended family. We need the friends. We need everyone that they know. And this is what we hope you will be doing with everyone. If you guys are registered, it's not enough. It's not enough. This is a very big cause. It's a very big fight. And the results are too important to just not really work hard to get them to the way you want them. So you need to work on each one that you know, each friend that you have, even on your Facebook, Snapchat, Pinterest, whatever, all the people that you know, just work on them. Just try to persuade them to register, okay? And we have different people also that are representatives. And we work all over the US. Can you click on it, press on it? Yeah. Oh, I hope the sound. Yeah, this was the press conference that we held in Washington, D.C. This is Mr. Namat Frame, of course. We honored the chargé d'affaires. We honored the consuls, 4 consuls, and 3 of them, as I said before, are not Christian, and they are helping us a lot.
And thanking, appreciating those that without them, we cannot succeed.
CLFW deserves all our appreciation.
She's the chargé d'affaires.
For their work, for reaching out
She
to all
takes the role of the
Lebanese.
ambassador.
We consider that for the coming year, a clear plan is to increase awareness and pride in the Lebanese heritage.
134 campaigns in 2 years since June 2014.
And we are particularly appreciative of the media partners in Lebanon. This year, after 10 years of lobbying, this new law have been passed.
This law is a major national achievement in the sense it opens the way for every single individual in the Lebanese diaspora worldwide to claim back his ID.
We have been focusing mainly on spreading the word and raising awareness about the need for every American of Lebanese descent to register in Lebanon and on motivating people to register.
Thanks, CLFW, for your hard work, and we assure you of our prayers and of our support and love.
We have a multitude of initiatives.
Scholarship program, we'll talk about it. Educational trips to Lebanon, which is the Maronite Academy. Celebrity, one.
So I would love to join my efforts.
Celebrity,
yours,
two.
to support your cause.
The core mission of your mission is the core mission of our mission.
Okay. Yeah, it was a big event. Thank you. So we felt the need to honor the people who are working with, who are helping us, who believe in our cause, who are supporting us as much as they can. Among them were 4 priests, 2 monsignors, and 2 regular priests who have been helping us a lot. You know, they can make a huge difference in their churches. Like when we run a campaign, if the priest keeps on announcing the campaign, keeps on motivating the people to come to the campaign with their documents, this makes a huge difference. When they don't, we go there, we get 1 or 2 files. When they do, we can get 20, 40 files. Okay, our projects. Registration campaigns, and I will be talking about 3 types. We'll discuss it later. Of course, free of charge. Everything we do is free of charge. We work with everyone, we work for everyone. We do not charge anything. And we do everything from A to Z. We run 5 to 10 campaigns every month all over the US. This is the commercial, can you play it, that MTV produced for us. And they change it every month.
Lebanon, tie your roots to your future. The Christian Lebanese Foundation in the USA and Project Roots invite you to register your marriage and births in Lebanon free of charge. Win a scholarship and a free ticket to Lebanon by registering now. Bring your documents to join us this month at one of our campaign locations listed at the end. You can also launch your registration process online at any time at www.LebaneseCitizenship.com. Please join us. Registering in Lebanon is your right. Do not give it up. Claim it. Fight for it. Your action matters. Like CLFW on Facebook and download our free mobile app titled CLFW to get our updates. For more information, check our website at www.LebaneseCitizenship.com. Call us at 917-755-0499 or send an email to info@LebaneseCitizenship.com.
At the end, they put the campaigns that we run each month. Here, these were the campaigns for July. I've been very busy now. I haven't been able to put all the August campaigns online. This is, but you just get the idea. So you cannot work without the media. You need the media, no matter what you do. Our campaigns, we started in June 2014, only in 3 cities. And you can go quickly over these. These were in Lebanon, here, to persuade people to talk to their friends and relatives, those that are present in the USA, and get them to register. You know, you need the people here to help you with that. Collaborative campaigns, now we intend to start with, still working, with the embassy and with the consulates. And this is something that you can do in your own countries. Work together, go together, attend events together, create events together with the Lebanese American entities. Anything that has the name Lebanese in it, we reach out to them and we ask them to work with us. with celebrities, as you saw. You know, Julie Tabouli that you saw before. She's of Lebanese descent. She maybe came to Lebanon once. And she created a show about Lebanese cuisine. We have a lot of shows in the US about Mediterranean, about whatever, but nothing specifically Lebanese. And she did it, and she's going to help us promote registration. And Maysa Kara also, she's a very famous she's famous in the US, Lebanese American singer. Her songs are a mixture of Arabic and English, and she gives a very good idea about Lebanon. Okay, we will be working at the level of US counties, and we'll be working with universities also. Lebanese American associations. Okay, this is something that you can also do. You can give them an additional incentive. Okay? Free tickets to Lebanon. Those who register with us get their names listed, on the list of those who might be eligible for free tickets to Lebanon. 2 people won this year, 2 people won last year and the year before. Free tickets to Lebanon, come on. Who doesn't want free tickets to Lebanon? And scholarships. We offer 5 scholarships to those who refer at least 3 families to register. A $2,000 scholarship, 2 $1,000 scholarships, and 2 $500 scholarships. And we offer them twice a year. So 5,000 and 5,000, we give out 10,000 people. I wish we had 10,000 people registered. $10,000 every year. Educational trips. This is just for you to take a look at previous classes of the Maronite Academy. Our objective, incite pride in your Lebanese roots. You know, our biggest problem in the US, I don't know if you have it in other countries, our biggest problem is that Americans of Lebanese descent are not proud of being Lebanese. Do you have this problem in your countries? In Australia, no, it's different, completely. In other countries, in Canada, do you have it? Are they proud of being Lebanese? They are? Yeah, in the US, they are not. We struggle a lot. We need something, we need incentives, we need to do something in order to get them to become proud of being Lebanese. Okay? Encourage you to register and motivate you to encourage your friends and relatives to register. You know, Mr. Frame said it, and Mr. Haj, I think, said it. You are our ambassadors, and we hope that you will really take the role of ambassadors when you go back to your countries. First class, this was the first class, 2013, and they have a year ebook, I called it, online. Go and check it. You see everything about them. Second class, 2014. These are the US students. 2015, last year. In 15, I think 60, between 60 and 70. Yeah. Okay, Lebanese International Networking Club. We created a club. You know what this club does? What would you do if a club for your age, for people your age between 20 and 30, what would you like to do? And we fund it, okay? What would you like to do? You would like to go partying, camping trips for people of Lebanese descent, hiking trips, rafting, horseback riding, whatever you want. We fund them. One condition, during those events, we would just want to be able to tell, those people, those young people, about how important it is for them to register and to persuade their friends and relatives to register. That's it. and we organize the events. And they are not only for Christians, they are for Christians and Muslims. Why? Who can tell me why? Come on. You can't find a reason?
Perhaps because Lebanon's a pluralist society and we have to coexist with other denominations in this country.
Any other answer? No other answers? Because we believe that although we are in the States, the Christian Lebanese Foundation, this is not just a Christian cause. This is a Christian cause. It's a Muslim cause. We have a lot of Muslims helping us. It's a Lebanese national cause, and this is an international cause. It is in the best interest of everyone all over the world to make sure that Lebanon remains like a message for coexistence and conviviality among religions. Is there any other country like this? There isn't. There isn't. So it's in the best interest of the Lebanese Christians and even all the Middle Eastern Christians, because they get their strength from us. And the non-Christians too. They need to preserve this country the way it is in order to show the whole world, yes, we live well together. We are good together. And we want those members of the club to be mixed, a mixture, diverse, just like Lebanon. Okay, can you just play the, yes, please. Those were last year's students. Lebanese International Networking Club. I hope that you will be able to start a club like this in your countries. Okay. It's not coming up. Frozen? Sorry about that. Come on. Come on. What's on the agenda? What's next? The Lebanese International Networking Club. And then, we also intend, until it comes. So the following one is, we are in dire need of a good commercial about Lebanon that would incite pride in everyone that watches it, that works on their emotions, that shows them how important it is for you to keep this link with your country, with your original country of origin. And if we can get celebrities like Shakira, for example, who likes Shakira here? Okay, Salma Hayek, different celebrities from Lebanon and from outside Lebanon to endorse this. It will be excellent. Do you agree? Do you have any ideas about that? Any suggestions? It hasn't. Oh. No. Wait. Any suggestions? Yes.
I think there's a big misconception of the beauty of Lebanon. A lot of my friends who've never been to Lebanon don't know really the beauty of what this country has to offer, and even a lot of the people here coming to the country for the first time kind of didn't expect to see all of the beauty that we've seen, like the valley and the mountains and everything else. There's a video I recently posted on my Facebook that somebody filmed with a drone over Lebanon, and it shows like the beauty of the city, the mountains, and everything else. So I think incorporating that into the video and showing the world, not only Lebanese who've never been, but also non-Lebanese, the beauty of the country and what we have to offer, I think would really go a long way.
Do you guys work with the ministry? Is there a ministry for tourism here in Lebanon? Do you guys work with them? And because I think I saw videos, but they're old. Do they have new ones, or are they doing new campaigns?
And I heard that they did produce one a few months ago. MTV, in fact, was telling me that they did broadcast it for some time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe that helps or follows Joe's suggestion. That at least promotes to others that haven't seen it that hey, there is a lot of beauty and it's safe and it's a great place to visit and promote the tourism and have people come back. You know.
But other than what's on the surface, what else do you think there is that we can include? Like, for example, okay, you have the land, you have the beauty of the land, you have the monuments, the sites, and everything. But there has to be more. What is this more that you can use as a hook to hook people? Can you give it?
Yes. I think we need to promote more like the knowledge of Lebanese people, the education, and the fact that they're the Occidental way of thinking, that it's not Oriental and just traditional and everything, that we're really open. And Lebanese people usually in the world have a great sense of leadership. They're in charge of projects, and I think we really need to focus on that and show that we have a lot of power and that we can actually have a great influence in the world. Yeah, we need to promote this. I also have a question, if I may ask it now. The incentives that you talked about, like the free tickets to Lebanon and all those things, but what about like the other countries that don't necessarily have that budget to do this? Where do you get the fundings? Who pays for all this? Like in Canada, we do have an office and we're really working on promotion and everything, but I don't think we have the budget to just offer tickets like this and scholarships and everything. So what other ways can we, what are other options that we can use to?
You know, the way we did it is we have donations. I showed you the board of trustees, the members from the States, the US. They made donations. And this is what we use. Of course, the Maronite Foundation cannot fund this from here all over the world. But if each individual country works on involving more people in their endeavor and getting them on board, and I don't know. It's not that you ask them for donations. It's that you know that these are people who have helped you a little bit and who would like to be involved more. And this is how we were able to do that in the US. We had 6 new members of the board in the US. We hope in the near future we'll be able to be self-sufficient. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed, but we're working on it. Okay, so that was the state-of-the-art commercial. Thank you, Christine. Okay, so how do we persuade people to register in Lebanon? You've heard a lot of people. You had a lot of workshops. A lot of people talked about so many interesting things. Is there anything that stuck in your minds? Anything from the Lebanese culture course that you attended? Are you monitoring me? What time is it now, Robert? Yeah. What is it that you can think of? Someone had an answer here. How do you persuade people to register?
I think being in this country, you get a better understanding of or a greater sense of identity and connection with this land, as your ancestors have lived here, have died here, have raised children here, and this is kind of where their origins are. And to invoke that sense of pride and sense of connection with this land as really we're standing on land that they walked on and they were buried in and they lived their lives in. And to have that sense of pride, I think it would go a long way to persuade individuals to come back to this country.
Thank you. Anyone else would like to venture an answer?
I don't really think it's about persuading people to register. I think people want to do it, but they don't know they have the help to do it. For example, my family members are not registered, and I talked to them and I told them that we're gonna get the help we need to do that, and I don't have to persuade them. They want to do it, and they're like, okay, give me more information. So I think that people that are proud to be Lebanese don't need to be persuaded. They just don't know the steps to do it. So if we give them the steps and help them out and tell them it's not that difficult and that there is people that want to help and to show them the ways, then there's no need to persuade, to use that.
Yeah, thank you. So this is for those who are already persuaded, who do not need to be persuaded. However, there are a lot who do. A lot of people that actually do need to be persuaded. But of course, those who already want to register, we need to show them that we are there for them and we do everything. Thank you.
I guess a lot of us have had questions throughout these last 2 weeks and have had a lot of misconceptions cleared up for us. So I guess taking that back to, especially for the ones who've come here for the first time in Lebanon, so taking that back up to our family and friends and then telling them what we've learned will really help to clear that. And in that, hopefully they'll be able to be persuaded to register. Because I think that's the biggest problem, the misconceptions around the whole process.
Thank you. Roxanne, do you want to repeat what you said on Télé Lumière? I have it here as a video. You don't want? Okay, go ahead. So you say it. You say it in person.
It would be much more fun for us to watch it. No, oh my God.
This is about what you studied in the Lebanese culture, and I'm sure you remember it. What's in it for you?
I'm gonna throw.
She talks to us about the campaign. Roxanne, Christine, and Joe, the three of them ran campaigns for us, registration campaigns in the youth movement. And hopefully you'll be able to talk about that on TV Charity tomorrow.
أنا حملة بلوس أنجلوس بنت مشاهدين ناس كتير يعني تعجبوا قديش هين الشغلة إنه هن باعتقادهم إنه بدهم يروحوا إنه سفارة اللبنانية أو الأمريكانية ويروحوا يجيبوا كل هالأوراق ويدفعوا مصاري كتير وما معنا وقت وما بدنا نعمل إنه لقوا إنه شو هالفاونديشن وشو هالشغلة الحلوة إنه المارونايت فاونديشن هي اللي عم بتساعد تقريبا عم تعمل كل شيء يعني بس الواحد عم بيقدم على ورقتين وعم ينبسطوا كثير بهالشغله فناس كثير حبت.
وكان في شباب عم يساعدوكي بتنظيم الايفنت اللي عملتيه؟
ايه عندنا نحن كان في مرة اسمها اليان بتشتغل بالفاونديشن هي ساكنه انه بلوس انجلوس وبتساعد كل الطلاب اللي انه بالمنطقه تبعولي انا فساعدتني وعطتني يعني اوراق صارت تقول لي انه كيف تخبر الناس وكيف تشجعهم يرجعوا على لبنان، في ناس دقوا لي قالوا لي طيب ليش بدنا نجي فهمنا القصه هيني بس انه خلص اولادنا اجوا لهون عندهم تذكره امريكانيه انه لا بدنا نجي وصلنا نقول لهم انه
شو جاوبتيهم؟
قلت لهم انه انتم مثل ما البلد انه هي البلد ربى اهلنا انه كيف معقولي انا يوم من الايام يكون عندي اولاد واقول لهم كان عندنا بلد انه راح
هيدا البلد ربى أهلنا. Our parents were raised in this country. How can I tell my kids one day that I have no roots, no country to be proud of? This was a very strong point.
مثل ما في غيرنا انه من البرازيل بيجوا مبسوطين انه هن من البرازيل او فرنسا انه ليش نحن بدناش نكون فخورين انه نحن لبنانيين.
ادوار عيسى بيقول الجنسيه اللبنانيه حق لكل مواطن من اصل لبناني وانا حصلت على
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
فكيف بالحري اللبناني الاصلي؟ اذا على الشعب ان يطالب القوه حتى لا يصبح هذا الحق مجرد
Bravo, Roxanne. Okay, can you just These, you can find them on our website, clfw.org or LebaneseCitizenship.com. Additional answers that you can use to understand your roots and your identity, and so many to make your voice heard, to effect change in Lebanon, to be able to vote in the future. These are incentives. To preserve our pride in our Lebanese roots. Can you go faster? To maintain the connection to your present and future, of your present and future to your past. Can you go on? To maintain Lebanon as an island of democratic ideals, according to Pope John Paul II, a message of freedom, a living example of coexistence and conviviality. No matter where we go, this is a strong point, I think. No matter how long we have been living abroad, we are still Lebanese. We are still Lebanese. We need to say, when someone asks us, where are you from? We need to say we are from Lebanon. We cannot escape that. We have roots, and the people who have no roots, come on, what do they have? This was Shakira. And even Gibran talked about this. I do not want to. All this, you will find it on our website. Why register? Why register through us? If you want to start something of your own, which are the documents? And I'm sure that Mrs. Bustani talked about this before. Which documents should you require? And the registration process, this can help you a lot. It's in our frequently asked questions on our website. What's the process? Once you show the people what the process is and how you can help them, they believe in you more. They trust you more. Can you? And this is on our website, where to go to register. Just for the Americans. And we have an app. Okay. In case of success, we know what happens. Lebanon remains the same. In case of, God forbid, no success, what will happen? Just keep this in your minds. This is why we're working. We do not want to reach the non-success. We want to work together to get our lost children back. We do not want them to move to Lebanon, yeah? We never talk about that. We do not want to persuade people to move back to Lebanon. Lebanon is a tiny country. There's no place for the 12 million people of Lebanese descent. But we want them to get attached to Lebanon, to come and just visit Lebanon every year. Invest in Lebanon if they want. Come on, it's good to have a house near the beach or a house in the mountains or anything. Okay, I talked about this. This is not only a Christian cause. How can I help? Register, register, register. Spread the word. Registering in Lebanon is your right. This is an argument that you can use also. Do not give it up. Claim it, fight for it. Some people fought hard in order to be able to register and couldn't. Some now can, thanks to the law. So spread the word, talk about it, be our ambassadors, refer families to register. That's it. Thank you. And if you have any ideas at any point in time, please share them with us. And we always encourage you to be proactive, to create new things, innovate, think of new ways. We try to think of new ways every day. We want to succeed. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Thank you so much, Christine. Question? Yes?
sorry about my English, but I think it's a good point to convince, persuade people to.
Be part of the parliament, no longer be part of the cabinet, no longer have a president, a Christian president, commander of the army.
I understand, but
The Muslims will no longer be able to say that we live together with other religions. We live peacefully. We're so proud of having a country that is very special like no other. The International Committee, I don't know. I don't really want to say it. You know.
I understand.
Yeah.
No, because I'm confused. In my country, it's obligatory to vote for the people because the most important opinion is for the people who lives in the country. That's I want to know all the population of the Lebanon what thinks in majority.
You mean voting from abroad?
If everyone, if we're obligatory to vote, what will be the decision of the Lebanese people? Yes.
Voting from abroad, from outside Lebanon?
No, inside.
Oh. I mean, they would be happy because all the Lebanese all over the world are getting the chance to vote, even though they are not in Lebanon. Now, if there will be obstacles, I don't know yet. This is something that the Lebanese government is working on, for you to be able to vote from abroad. But this would be a privilege for you and a very good advantage for the Lebanese who live in Lebanon. I do not think that they would mind at all. Okay. Yeah. And the people abroad would also have to learn more about the political system, about what's going on, so that they make informed decisions. Yes. But you know why? It's very important for those who are abroad, outside Lebanon, to vote, because usually, like for example, I know for a fact in the United States, those who vote hold the people they vote for accountable. Like if they have a program, they hold them accountable. They tell them, you said you were going to do this and this and this and that. At the end, they ask them, what did you do? What did you accomplish? We need this. We need to hold our politicians accountable for what they said they were going to do. This is extremely important, and this is what the people voting from outside Lebanon will bring to the voting procedure. Thank you. Any other questions? Go ahead. The Sands is waiting for you. Go and have fun. Thank you.